Hey guys, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and this is going to be the review to my blind commentary, blind reaction to Season 4, Episodes 1 to 5 of Rick and Morty. I don't know if we're considering this the entirety of Season 4 or Season 4 Part 1. From my understanding, it's Season 4 Part 1. From my understanding, they're still going to consider this just the first half of the season, and then when we get the next set of 5 episodes, whenever in 2020, whenever we get those, it'll be the next set, and it'll be the rest of the season, kind of like how Attack on Titan did Season 3. But I don't know for sure, so this might just be considered the entirety of Season 4. I guess we'll find out whenever the show comes back, but whatever the case may be, this was the next 5 episodes, so episodes 32 to 36 of Rick and Morty, and it was good. I really enjoyed it, no doubt. Rick and Morty's always fun. I don't think that's ever been in doubt, but I will say I didn't enjoy it as much as I expected to, necessarily. I thought it was a little weaker than past Rick and Morty. Not to say it wasn't very good, because it was. I think Rick and Morty pretty much has always been enjoyable. I've never been particularly upset with the show. I did feel that these episodes weren't all the greatest. Now, some of them were really good. I really enjoyed the first episode a lot. And, yeah, there was some good stuff there. And I'm just going to talk about it probably a little bit more in general, as opposed to getting into the specific episodes, because I recorded this a few days ago, and my computer is over there, and yeah, I'm just lazy, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, obviously, links are down below in the description. Check out my reactions, Mega and BitChute options available down below. There we go. That's better. But no, it was good episodes, but I think overall, I don't even necessarily want to say some of the weaker episodes of Rick and Morty, but I felt like most of these didn't have the kick that a lot of the ones in the first 3 seasons had, in my opinion. You know, I thought that there wasn't anything too groundbreaking as far as memes. Like, obviously, Pickle Rick became a huge meme in Season 3, and there was, as did Szechuan Sauce. I didn't feel like there was anything in this that necessarily would become a huge meme. Like, I think I made a couple jokes about certain things that I could see becoming a meme, but it didn't have the meme factor, which sounds stupid, but for this show, it really kind of, like the thing about Season 3, the meme quality shows how memorable Season 3 was. It's like no one's ever going to forget the Szechuan Sauce lunacy, and no one's ever going to forget Pickle Rick. I mean, both of those gimmicks were stuff that we still meme about to this day, and memes are a time capsule for history in a very unique way. And I didn't think Rick and Morty had anything that memorable as far as just memes. And then as far as the actual story, because in the end that's what matters, I thought they were good. I thought they were very classic Rick and Morty. But again, they didn't have the kick necessarily, and that doesn't mean, and I don't say that in like, oh, they weren't as fucked up type of thing. No, Rick and Morty's always fucked up as shit, but I guess like that extra level of dimension to the stories, I thought was a little lacking in this. There were definitely, like, I thought, like, to some extent there definitely was. I thought there was a lot of good out of the toilet episode. Like I said, I really enjoyed the first episode, and, you know, whatever. I thought the heist episode went too far into parody. It became so parody that even amongst the parody, it was such a flip on the parody that it didn't feel like a parody anymore at some point. And I think it's crazy because they did this episode before as well. Like, they did this already with the Season 1 episode, which had the name that was like something M. Night Shyamalan Aliens, like M. Night Shyam Aliens or something like that. I don't remember the exact title, but it was a rib on M. Night Shyamalan for his famous plot twists, many of which are not positively received. Some of them are, but we all know that Shyamalan just can't resist a plot twist in a lot of the stuff, especially any of his it feels like most of his original films have a major plot twist, for the better or for the worst. that's kind of just who he is, and they wanted to poke fun at that, and they had a great time, and it was a great episode poking fun at that, with the aliens and Rick constantly one-upping each other by revealing, haha, I got you. And I felt like this was just a rehash of that. Like, it had a different coat of paint on it of being like heist movie twists, but like, not only did it have a rehash of the M. Night Shyamalan Aliens episode, this one was so absurd that even in the context of parodying, it became too absurd, which I didn't think was possible, but I honestly felt that way. Like, I thought the M. Night Shyamalan Aliens was absurd, but that was the whole point. It was parody, but this one was so absurd that I don't know, it was just a bit much for me. I'm sure a lot of people thought that was like the best scene of the show or whatever, but for me it was just overkill. But generally speaking, just, you know, Rick and Morty continues to be such a fun experience, and I don't want to have that be lost in the fact that my review section isn't completely positive. It's more so compared to the previous seasons. I thought the show was still great. You know, even at this level of quality, it's still really good. But I think especially because Rick and Morty has such high expectations, because you have to wait so long for a Rick and Morty season that, you know, if they don't completely blow me away, I'm not going to be that impressed. And I thought season 3 was fantastic. I know there were some people who weren't the biggest fans of season 3. I was a huge fan of season 3. I think this would be on the weaker side, but I need to see the rest of the season. I need to see the next batch of 5 to really kind of judge it on equal footing with the other seasons. It's kind of like season 3 of MLP, where it's like, it's so hard to judge it against the others because it's half the length of literally every other season. There's 9 seasons of MLP. Season 3 is 13 episodes. Every other season is 26, which makes it super hard to judge season 3 of MLP against the others. And it's kind of like that. You know, we have, you know, season 1's 11, season 2's 10, season 3's 10, and we have 5 episodes here. So it's hard to judge it in totality as a season. And but in a sense, it also kind of almost is a season, because they're probably going on hiatus till, I would imagine, at least middle 2020. Possibly even longer. I could see it going more like a year to like late 2020, and, you know, around the time that Rick and Morty season 4 started, the rest of the episodes come out or something. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, my neck's hurting, and I need to go and take a shower, so that's fun times. But I'm excited for the future of the show. I thought there was some good stuff there. Obviously, the cat could be a recurring character eventually. You know, the slut shaming with the dragons, that storyline was interesting. There was a lot of good here, and I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty. It's not my favorite of its nature. Like, I wouldn't, like, as far as like kind of the adult-oriented cartoons, I wouldn't put it over The Horseman, good old BoJack. But really, outside of that, at least as far as like fully established shows, this is probably the best one that's come out in a long time out of America. Obviously, when I say adult-oriented shows, I'm not talking about adult-themed anime, because that's a whole nother discussion, because, you know, anime is just baller, and there's a lot of anime that's just insane, and yeah. But as far as the cartoons from the West, Rick and Morty, while a little off for me, I think still continues that kind of, I don't want to say gold standard, but certainly a standard bearer for adult animation, even if the animation itself is so potato because it's Rick and Morty, but it fits the show, so it gets more of a pass for that. And it does flow pretty well, as kind of ugly looking as it is. It's still, it just works for the show. It fits the series perfectly. But anyways, I don't really have anything else to say about this anyway. So like I said, links are down below in the description. Check out the reactions. Obviously, you guys will do that because all of you come for the reactions, and some of you listen to me talk for 10 or so minutes for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why, but to each their own, I guess. Also, yeah, I got another copyright strike. Woohoo. I literally was getting, the same day that I was getting the only one I had left removed, I got a new one. So isn't that just fucking wonderful for something that's super old too. But anyways, Flaming Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.